Now it's time. Hedgehog killed. He's the devil. Right here. One of those dots is my final ending. We did it. All of them dots. All of these numbers. All of these things. Technically I did more than just the dots playthrough because I restarted because I got cranky, but still. Last story. Last Friday, brr. Let's. Alright. What do we did that. Bro, when we got clipped. That took way too long. That boss was really bad.
This is the end of you, and the end to my cursed past.
We did it. Shit, dog. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog 3000, bro. This game was gameplay. I do want to cut myself after that. Hedgehog killed. Let me pull out a chair that probably has bird dookie on it. So there's like 10 endings. Christ, man. So I think it was on a Friday that we set up that game because it's on the PlayStation. Is the best console ever. And around that time, I think Shadow Generations, the day after that Friday, came out. And Jesus Christ, these glasses are already hurting my nose. Side note, Bugsy's out here. Bugsy, stop. I'm busy. Not looking after you. Oh shit, dog. Even when I got Shadow Generations, I did not start playing it. I was playing it the original game. So I was stuck on that for a week. Almost two. Almost. So I didn't even get to play Shadow Generations when I first got it because I was playing it that way. Jesus fuck. This chair's falling apart on me. It's almost like this thing's older than me. I was very sad at the end. As you could probably see. I do want to cut myself after that. Now, the reason why I was so sad, again, I had to complete the game 10 times because there's like 10 different endings that you need to do to complete that final boss that took a long time. But, like, I had to use this stupid board to know how I was meant to complete the game. So I didn't know what I was doing. Basically, like, the good makes you go down and the bad goes up, and you need to, like, go to the different dots, and the dots are the different endings. But then, like, you have to complete every line twice just to get this different dot. And you can bounce up and down, but I didn't do that. And it might have been more fun if I did, but I didn't. Probably should have done that, honestly. Another thing is, I get what they were trying to do with the story, where it's like, oh yes, Shadow's being told what to do by everyone. At the end of the game, he has to make up his own choice. He doesn't defeat Black Doom because he's just trying to help people. He's doing it to get rid of his past because he doesn't want to listen to Maria either or Gerald. But do you need to make me... Hey, Bugs. Hey, buddy. You want to go back inside? He's vibing, but I know a big part of Sonic games is replaying the levels. But the problem is, I had to replay levels that I didn't enjoy in the first place. And it would be kind of good if the movement was really good. It's unique. Like, I like how overpowered the spin dash is, where if you do it too long, or if you do it in like a really shitty spot, you're fucked. That also means if you do the spin dash in a bad spot and you're not very good at the spin dash, you're gonna die. And that game's old and there's lives. And that means that the lives will restart you at the start of the level. And every level has like a little quest for like depending on which team you're joining. Also, Bugsy wants to go inside. If you want to go good or bad, every mission has like a quest sort of. It's like in the first level you have to do, if you want to go good, you have to kill like, I don't know, like 30, 20 something of the black arm guys. But if you want to go evil, you have to kill like how many of the GUN soldiers. Just to move on, or if you want to go neutral, you just get the emerald. But I had to play that first level so many times, and sometimes you walk past the enemy you want to kill, so you need to replay that whole level just to find that enemy, like how many times just to find him. It's a collective farm, but half the time you don't even know where the enemy is, and you don't even know where he would have been if you didn't kill him. So that's why the lives are annoying, is if you die, your entire fucking thing restarts, basically, and your entire, like, you have to kill all of them again. And a lot of the levels, I would take like 30 minutes just to do. So, like, the movement is unique. It's like a mix to some other games. Yep. The thing is, for an example, Shadow goes a little too fast. I know. Too fast in a Sonic game, it's crazy. Like, Shadow's turning his ass. Booty the cheek. Like, not the good type of butt, though. Like, it's slanted. There's lumps where there shouldn't be. Maybe a pimple. That ass is not great. So, like, basically, you'll be, like, running at, like, mock fucking speeds, and then Shadow will crash into a wall, fall on the floor, and realize how much mistake he is, and how Maria is disappointed in him. Because he can't turn, and you are zooming, and then if you go to even go slightly slow down, Shadow just goes to a complete stop. The homing attack is so slow also, it's really funny. So you don't even, like, you'll be zooming and then you'll jump. Sometimes it's just easier to jump over that entire hole than homing attacking. Now, the most iconic part of Shadow the Hedgehog is the guns part. People always say, it's so edgy. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, why the fuck is there guns? I loved it, bro. The gameplay with the guns were honestly really funny because Shadow can hold like a minigun that's like twice his goddamn size. I love it. The times where I'm wondering, like, why does it give you melees? Because the melees have like an ammo reader for some reason. So there's no point to using melees or swords, even though they look cool because they don't even do that much damage and they're slow as shit. Also no point because Shadow can like punch in that game, and there's like no point doing that because the range is ass. You have to be like right at their face. Don't even do that much damage. You have to do it like 20 times, it feels like, with some enemies. So I just homing attack them anyway, we'll jump on their face. But like, the guns are good because you can fly in the sky with some of them. I mean, like, you kind of can do that with all of them, but you have to like, you just float. The combat is kind of mid because it isn't enjoyable, but it is really funny just decimating like these big aliens or like these big mechs or like miniguns and shit. Looking back on it, the game isn't as bad as I made it out to be, but that final boss was horrible. Like, not all of the bosses are bad, they're just pretty lame, a lot of them. The final one's horrible. The visuals, I guess, were cool. I had it on my TV with this like plug, and it kind of had this old like vibe to it I kind of liked. It made it feel like I was a youngin' on my PlayStation 2 because I kind of grew up with that more. But like, side note, I'm wearing Crocs right now.
Cool!
That's important to the review. Now, these arc levels are horrible because, as I said earlier, you need to kill like how many enemies to get out of it, depending on what ending you want to go with. So because of that, The Ark is a fucking maze, bro. You never know where you are. Like, every room looks the same. I'll probably have some photos where, like, it is the worst of the worst. Like, there's this level where you have to kill, like, fucking 60, I think. Before we look it up after. How many, like, chaos dudes you need to get rid of. And because everything looks the same, you never remember where you have been. At least at one point, I was, like, nearly at the end of the level. And again, I had no lives because I died already a couple times in that, like, before that level. It killed me. I had to restart the entire mission. Was not fun. Damn, my hair be looking horrible. We'll keep it like this for now because it looks funny. I'm walking around trying to fucking find this fat guy, Queso. And I'm like, wait. Soy jacking moment right there. Well, no, it's wait, you? I don't really like bio chaoses that much. When the levels aren't shit, they're pretty good. Like, now we're up to the endings. I like the one where Shadow says he's gonna commit Sudoku. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool ending for, I don't know what rating it is, but like, it wasn't enough for him to swear. He could only say damn. I like how he says he thinks he's an android and goes to take over the world with Omega Terminator Man. He kills Sonic in like 2, that's pretty funny. I wanted to kill. Something else to say there. I just wanted to kill. Another thing is the different chaos powers are kind of mid. You get like, depending on how evil you're being or how good you're being, you'll get like a different ability, and one of them is Chaos Blast. And if you're being like evil, you can just fucking Soldier Boy nuclear bomb like an entire family of 5. Well, that's kind of cool, I guess, but it's not really useful because unless you're like near a lot of enemies that you want to kill quickly, that's pretty good, I guess. But if you're doing like the neutral stuff, there's no point to ever using that. Chaos Boost, I think that's what it's called, where he goes blue and he goes zoom. It's decent if you're doing the neutral stuff because you zoom past the whole level, but you never really want to use it either because you're just flying over the enemies that you want to kill. So you got to go back anyway. So now I'm thinking about it, you never really want to use the abilities unless you're like a boss, because you can just fucking nuke the boss or chaos control and like make slow motion shit and like beat him up. That's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of that. Honestly, the abilities are way more fun than the bosses, but like, another thing is, I think if I remember correctly, one gives you like infinite ammo and I think the other gives you like invincibility. So now I'm thinking about just in general not using them is a way better idea. Just having them activated and having ability while you murder people is pretty good. Damn, that was such a weird ending. And a weird beginning. Oh, yeah, I thought I would explain why there isn't an intro or like at all. Recording of me finishing the game at the start and me reviewing said game at the end was filmed very, very long ago. Also, I have like a date of when the 2 separate parts of it were filmed. Ta-da, you can see it right there. I know I'm a great editor. Not. Reasons why I took so long. Number 1, I can't edit very well. Number 2, I'm really lazy. Number 3, I don't like talking to myself when I'm recording. So, my house burnt. Rip L. In the start, I don't really clarify like my stance on Sonic. I've grown up with Sonic. Like, first game was Heroes. I'm gonna have some pictures of proof. I love the games. So when I'm talking shit about this game, I'm not saying I don't like the franchise, and I actually have grown to like the game a lot more since, so, yippee! This is also like my first video, and I don't have a script, like I didn't do a script for any of it. I feel like I deserve an A+ for that. That's pretty cool. This is the best outro you're getting, besides me saying, if you actually enjoyed the video, do the YouTuber thing, subscribe for my starving dog. Wait a minute, I have a dog? Wait a minute, I should make like the rest of the ending. I really feel like you maybe should like or subscribe. Maybe share the video if you liked it. Cause like, look at him. He needs food, he's gonna pass away.
I love making the cops go oof in jailbreak because they can get so annoying when you're trying to rob the bank and then they try to come and arrest you. I guess that's their job, but it's better when I make them oof.